and welcome back to the BigDAN'gler channel. I hope you're all well. I'm down here at Eastney again tonight. I'm down at the, we call this Lucky, but it's actually the beach huts down a little bit up from the swimming pools. As always, I've got set up and got out with the first rod. It did take me a bit of time to get the shock leader on because I've just learned a new knot, which is the blood knot to blood knot. So it's a stronger leader knot, so that's what I'm now using. So yeah, I had a couple of attempts at that before getting it out. Today I'm going to be fishing a pulley with crab. I've heard some hounds have been coming out. I don't know if they're big, but we'll see. So I've got pulley with crab on this one, and on this one I'm going to have a 2-hook flapper. I'm going to see, we'll fish that up until dark, see if we find anything. If not, then I'm going to go over onto the ray baits and try for the rays, because I've also heard there's a few rays coming out down here. Obviously I fished here on Wednesday night. Unfortunately I couldn't upload my video and I accidentally deleted it, but I did have strap, 2 dogs, a really big dog as well, which is thingy, and a smooth hound pup, and yeah, and I bird nested my multi, so I had to call it a night. But unfortunately, I'm sorry about that, the video never got uploaded, but today we're going to do our best to get it up. Let's see what we can get. So Eastney, lucky spot it is. A couple of people fishing. My first squid bait, it was untouched. So I've just put a sand eel, half sand eel out on a 2-hook clip down. This is the rig I'm fishing. It's literally just a 2-hook clip down from Mike's Rigs, as always, with a 6-ounce lead. And hit as far as I can. I'm fishing with a 7HT and a Daiwa Sloth today. Again, I've come out with the multis, hoping that I can progress with them. If you remember me telling you last time, well, on one of my things about the crab claws, I mean, it's not a massive bait, but that is about 4 crab legs on a hook. Now that will catch fish. That will catch fish. I've literally put it on with on a 2-hook flapper with a bit of squid on the bottom, crab on the top, and I'm telling you now that will catch fish. I might, even if it catches me a fish today, then it's proven point. So we're getting to my favourite time now to fish, which is the night. We've got crab and squid on one and crab on the other. I am moving over to bluey and squid once it gets night time. Obviously I've got a pulley pennel, 2-foot pulley pennel rig from Mike's Rigs as usual, and I'm going to fish a 2-hook flapper as well, and just see if I can get anything smaller. I'm going to fish crab bits on like 2 hooks, half and half, and then I'm going to fish ray baits on the other one. I have been told that a couple of rays came out, like a fawny up to £10 last night, but I don't know what the truth in that is. And a couple of big smooth hounds, but again, you never know. People just say, unless I see it, you never believe it. So yeah, hopefully now it's getting dark, the tide's going out, we can nab ourselves a fish or 2. So we're just coming into darkness, and the one that is furthest away, because this is mirrored, I'm starting to get bites on. I'll leave it with a sec just to see if anything progresses. Yeah, look, see, lovely bite, little tip round. So let's give this a little reel in and see if there's anything on it. So we're into the first fish of the night. A little smooth hound puppy, and it was caught on the crab's legs that I was telling you about. So literally the bait that I said to you, perfectly good, don't throw it. I know it's not a monster, but we got ourselves a little smooth hound. First fish of the night, a little smooth hound. Let's get this guy back. Just me on the beach, no one around. Well, it looks like there's lights down there, but I wouldn't really say there's anybody. I can't see anybody. You can just about make out a light right in there, but oh no, no, you can see it's focused in there. But yeah, my little hub for the night. Loving the night tide light when it actually lights up the rods. They look beautiful. Anyway, back to the fishing. Just quickly, while the fishing's quiet, just wanted to say, if you're following me on YouTube, I have a Facebook page called BigDAN'gler, and I am running a competition over there for a spinning reel. All you have to do is like my original post, share the original post, and follow me on the BigDAN'gler page, and you could have a chance to win a sea fishing spinning reel. I will post it to wherever you are. Or if I don't, I did it for subscribers, but if I don't hit the subscribers, I'm gonna do it till the 1st of May, so you still got time to get into the competition. And now we're fishing dark, as you can see, so I'm going to move over onto ray baits and crab now. I'm going to put the flappers away, and I'm going to run a dongle and a pulley, hopefully to try and pick up some rays and some bigger smooth hounds if they're around. We're about an hour away from low water, so yeah, hopefully, maybe even with a crab we could snag a bass, but we'll see. So I'm right on low water now. I've only had the one smooth hound so far. I have been putting out some ray baits and obviously crab, but now I'm going to go, I've got a load of bluey cut up, so I'm going to go bluey and squid and use that up, so hopefully we can get some fish, because although one smooth hound is a fish and not a blank, that ain't that impressive. So anyway, hopefully we can get some more fish, and if I do, I'll be back, and if I don't, I'll be back anyway, so it makes no difference. So I think I'm into my second fish of the night on this one. I had some lovely bites, so I'm gonna have a little reel in and see. Yeah, I think I've got a fish on. Yeah, I'll come back to you in a second when I've got it in. So second fish of the night, we have a slightly bigger smooth hound. Nothing massive, but good fit sign of things to come. So second fish of the night. Gonna get this boy back and get my bait out again. But yeah, smooth hound number 2. Just literally had a lovely bite on my other rod just as I cast it back in. I don't know if the fish is still on, but it was a lovely bite. No, I don't think it's on now. Dave the Fox has joined me. Still on the Maltese. I don't know if you saw his little eyes then. His beady little eyes, he's running towards me. Oh, David! Here he comes. You can never have a trip to Eastney without the fox coming. See you, Dave. 11:30 now. The tide should start rising. I think low water was at 10. So the tide should start making its way back up. It was only a small tide, like a 1.6 metre difference. I think it was like a 4.5 and a 2 something. So it's not a very big tide today. I'm going to use up what bait I've got left out, was defrosted, then probably head home, but it's 11:30 and I was probably going to head home for 1, so we've still got a couple of casts. The fishing hasn't been great. I have had a couple of bites, but like I was mucking around with the camera too much and I didn't get the fish. And I have just had a confrontation with a guy on the beach, but less said about that the better. I'm fishing squid and bluey and crab pieces. I did move over to a dongle, but I saw I was getting no bites, so I went back to the 2-hook flapper. So, and I've just been putting like the crab legs on it, feeding them on, a couple of them, and on both hooks I've got a crab and a couple of bits of sand eel and a squid left, so I'm gonna make up a bait with that when these two come in, because they're both pulley pennels out at the moment. Then I'm gonna put the two flappers out, and then I'm going to waste this bait and probably head home. So if there's anything that happens in the meantime, I'm sure I'll be back. So literally, as I just made that video, I've just had a slack line bite on this rod. I'll bring you back when I've reeled it in. Well, fish number 3 of the night. Oh, let me just get him under control. He's a lovely big hound. Let me turn this off. Well, I say big. Still he's a decent sized one when he decides he wants to stop jigging and buggling. So they got bigger. So this is my biggest this year so far. Let me just get down in front of the camera here when he stops jiggling and buggling. You gonna stay still? So he just took a crab bait. Oh. You gonna stay still? So we can get a good picture of you? So hound number 3. This one's probably a couple of pounds. Well, at least a pound. There we go. A bit difficult when you're on your own. He doesn't want to stay still. He's a feisty little git. There we go. Hound number 3, slightly bigger. This is PB of the year, not my PB. My biggest is 19. But there we go. A nice 2, maybe a pound, 2 pound hound. Let's get this guy back. Night tide light doing the job. It's midnight now. I'm probably going to give it another hour. I've got that bait left. And then that's me. Started clearing up my rubbish, getting ready to pack up. Last cast on this one and I managed to crack off. Oh dear. Still good with this one though, but cracked off on this one. Anyway, last cast and that's me. So that's my last rod out. Just tidying up my area. Remember to leave no trace. I'm going to leave, the only thing I am going to leave on the beach is that for Dave and his little girlfriend. They came along, but they think he went off, but I'm going to leave that down for him because he was over there somewhere just a minute ago. So yeah, I leave him my bait remnants, get this packed up and away we go. So that's me all packed up. Again, no trace, as always. Till next time, tight lines.